Here tonight, some people in Winter Park are pushing for more protections for the city's historic homes.
Yeah, 3 homes by a famed architect are considered at risk. West 2's Haley Krummelholm talked with people tonight who are hoping to save further historic homes from possibly being demolished.
So this home here, this is actually one of the ones slated for demolition. You can actually see the demolition order next to the front door there. Now, people pushing for more protections for historic homes here say it's part of what gives this city its charm. It attracts visitors. And they're saying while they might not be able to save homes like this one, they can try and save homes in the future.
The demolition of this home, meaning the one on Virginia Drive, hits me where it really hurts.
Public comment at the Winter Park City Commission meeting was filled with folks passionately advocating for the protection of the city's historic homes.
How can 3 beautiful Gamble Rogers homes even be considered for demolition?
Prompting the public comment wasn't an item on the agenda, but the fact that 3 homes by the famed architect James Gamble Rogers are potentially at risk.
I would say there are fewer than 25 really special, significant James Gamble Rogers homes left that have not been demolished or altered badly.
Betsy Owens is the executive director of Friends of Casa Feliz, a historic home museum and an advocacy group for historic preservation. She's also the granddaughter of James Gamble Rogers. She said 2 Gamble Rogers homes in the city have demolition permits. A third, she said, is being readied for sale.
It's not on the city's historic register, which is a voluntary register. So there are many, many historic resources in the city that are not protected.
While those 3 homes might not be saved, the push Wednesday was to create new protections for the historic homes that remain in Winter Park. Though some public comment argued there were potential pitfalls to a historic register designation. One woman said she bought a home on the register and had a hard time getting insurance.
We were denied coverage over and over with the wording in the underwriting due to historic preservation, not historic neighborhood or historic district, but the single designation of a historic home.
No decisions were made Wednesday, but the commission agreed to get something on the next meeting agenda so they can vote to send something to the Historic Preservation Board.
If the commission would agree to put it on the next agenda for a vote, okay, unanimously passes.
Some folks hoping in the future they can save these parts of the city's past.
Somehow we must find a way to save these homes before there is only one left standing.
Now, the city of Winter Park does have an incentive program to try and encourage folks to put their home on the historic register, which is voluntary. But some of the people we talked to said that those incentives right now just aren't enough. Incentives were one of the things that the commission did say they could discuss in that next meeting, May 27th. Covering Orange County Live in Winter Park, Haley Krummelholm, West 2 News.